Hello everybody, welcome back to the Hornet Corner. Looks like it's just you guys and me bringing you the news for today because Christian decided that volleyball was more important than giving you guys the news. I don't think everybody's overly thrilled about coming back from all the excitement and trips for the study tours from last week, but 4 weeks of school left, we can definitely make it. And instead of me standing here going through everything that's happened on everybody's trips, let's hear it from each of the classes themselves. Take it away, FA.
Where did you go for your study tour or your class trip?
We went to the National Aquarium, the Spy Museum, and the Baltimore Science Museum, I think.
For our class trip, we went to Philadelphia and New York.
Okay, my favorite one was Mount Vernon, that's number one. Number two was the Native American Museum, and number three, in my opinion, was Gettysburg because it was raining that day and everybody, honestly, we were just in our bus most of the time in Gettysburg, so it wasn't really that much fun.
Thank you so much, Caleb. What did you guys eat on the trip?
Which one?
The most exciting part was when we went to the Met Museum in New York. It was really nice.
Which trip?
What was one thing you learned? Because, of course, this is an educational trip. So what's one thing you learned?
That being a spy is very dangerous.
At the Spy Museum, we learned about the espionage tactics that they sometimes used and that they had a submarine in the Revolutionary War.
What's one quick story you can tell us about your trip? Funny, entertaining, anything. Just a quick story you can tell us.
So when we were on the bus coming back from Mount Vernon, it was a tiring day. Very exhausted. We were walking through the heat. So on the bus, everyone was conked. Everyone was falling asleep, but one person was falling asleep in a very strange way. Caleb had fallen asleep on his side, covering both seats, and throughout the bus ride, he slowly fell from his seats onto the ground below them. There is a certain clip that you can find if you ask the right people that shows Caleb asleep on the ground in a bus. And then when he woke up, he was stuck in the crack and he couldn't pull himself out. Anyway, that's just one story I remembered.
Yep, pick a day. Okay, yesterday, Monday was yesterday, right? Yeah, we ate pizza.
Eat on Thursday and Friday.
On Thursday and Friday, we brought lunch from home.
Thank you, FA. Now let's give a shout out to the students who participated in the Capital Model United Nations at Washington University last week. However, students are not the only ones that deserve shout outs. This Tuesday is National Teachers Appreciation Day, so consider giving a thank you to all the teachers and their hard work and dedication this year. And maybe a donut or something. Everybody likes donuts. I mean, personally myself, glazed Krispy Kreme donut would work perfect. And on Wednesday, Mr. Lutz and their AP Literature class will be taking their AP Literature exam. First thing in the morning, so wish them luck. The AP Calculus class will also be taking their exam very soon as well. The Cantares, Concert Winds, Strings, and Spencerville Ringers will be heading up for another exciting trip to Hershey Park on Friday, and the high school girls get to enjoy their spiritual retreat together on Sabbath. On Saturday night, the senior class will be hosting their awaited senior class party from 7:30 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday, the Spencerville Adventist Booster Club will be hosting the end of the year awards to show honor to all the students and athletes, the student athletes that participated in this year's middle school and high school sports. Due to limited seating though, the middle school program will be from 1 to 2:30, and the high school program from 2:30 to 4 p.m. Speaking of sports, I know Christian and Jordan are ready to bring you another fantastic episode of the Double Scoop, featuring the baseball team this week.
Welcome, Hornets, back to our second episode of The Double Scoop. Today we have two members from the baseball team here to shine a little light on what's going on around the team. Our first guest is none other than Noah Johns. Welcome. Clap it up.
Our second guest today is the captain of the baseball team, one of the captains, Jakey Straw.
Welcome. How are you fellas doing today?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good, man.
Good to be here.
All right, so the first question we have for you is, we know that you play baseball, but how good are you at baseball? That's what we want to test today. So
here's this bat.
there's this bat for you, and we also have a ball that we're going to be throwing at you. So let's see how this goes, huh?
Okay.
Oh! A swing and a miss.
That was a bad throw.
A swing and a miss. Oh! Foul ball.
So as you can see, we have two very skilled players on the team.
Of course.
And this past Sunday, we had a game against TA. And can you shine a little light on what happened in that game?
Man, yeah. Get out the camera. The game against TA was actually really great. We got the dub. I believe the score was like 16-6 or something like that. We had a lot of good team chemistry that game. We were able to hit a lot of baseballs. We fielded well. And we really brought together all the things we've been working on, and we could see it in the game.
All right, so in terms of like your team in general, what's so good? What's the best thing about the team, do you feel? I mean, for our future, for the present season, just shed a little light on that.
I'd say the best thing about our team is that we're young. We're a majority freshman team. We have one junior, but it's majority freshman, and that means there's a very bright future ahead for this team. And yeah, the sky's the limit. There's a lot of potential here.
Agreed.
That's what we like to hear.
It is.
So when it comes to attendance to the games from the student body, do you feel like our student body is doing enough to support you and cheering you guys on at your games?
I mean, yeah, I think we get a good amount of students that come and watch. I mean, there could be more, but, we can't complain. I think we have a good amount. In the beginning of the game starts around 4 sometimes, so it takes a while for the kids to come out. But, eventually we'll get a couple kids cheering. It makes us feel good, when we hear our fellow students and also, like, our parents and cousins and family members. So, yeah, I mean, I think it could be better, but, I mean, we can say that about all sports, so we're appreciative of our fans.
On that note, don't forget to come out to the baseball games that are at home. You can always come and support and make sure that your team feels like they're being cheered on. It helps a lot.
Do you guys have some games at home this week coming up?
Yeah, I believe so. I think we have one game next week against Berman Hebrew. I think maybe it's on Tuesday. I believe so. Yeah, I don't know what time it's at. You can check that on I think the school website, or just contact Mr. Timon. But yeah, you can get that, and then yeah. Thank you.
Finally, last but not least, one last question. What do you think the baseball team wants to say to SAA as a whole?
I think the baseball team wants to say to SAA, we just want to remind everybody that baseball is still very much alive here. We have not had baseball in a while. Lots of people don't play baseball. Lots of people don't watch baseball. But we want to remind everybody that baseball is very much alive and well. And so, yeah, we want you to come to our games. We want you to see us play and support us, because we are very much here and alive, and you guys don't want to miss it. So.
Good, and we're proud of you. We're proud of you.
Very
from
proud.
The two of us and the whole student body. We're proud of you representing us at our games, and whether it's a win or a loss, we're proud of you. I want you to know that.
All right, that'll close out this episode of
The Double Scoop.
I'm your host, Christian.
And I'm Jordan.
And we'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching.
And as far as sports games, the softball team has a home game on Monday at 4:45 p.m. The baseball team has a home game on Tuesday at 4:45 p.m. and the softball team also has a home game on Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Last but not least, let's not forget our birthday shoutouts this week, which include Harrison Carvalho, Miss Sheehan, Carson Beckett, Christopher and Erica Hooley, Anish Pandit, and Andrew Garcia. That concludes our Hornet Corner weekly news. Closing, Troy, your favorite and never forgotten news team leader, and Christian, who's not here. You know, bye.
Did somebody say donuts? Who said donuts? I want some donuts. Give me some donuts.
We'll bring you your donuts, Martinez. Just wait.